What's up, guys? I'm Dan, and I'm back with another craft brew review. Today, guys, I am bringing you Ellison Big Black Stout, guys. These guys are out of East Lansing, Michigan. They're one of my favorite breweries to visit, actually, when I go downstate and visit my family. Sometimes I take the way through Lansing and I visit these guys because they don't only just do craft beer, guys, but they do spirits as well. So they kind of distill their own spirits down there, and along with having a great arsenal of beer, they also distill, like I said. So very cool spot. Again, one of my favorites. They do very nice beers like Crescent Fresh IPA, Dawn Street Hazy IPA, and I really haven't disliked any of their beers. I mean, really, they make good sours, guys, and they also make good stouts. So I'm expecting a lot out of this one. I did get this allocated to me like a week ago or two, maybe even longer. It might have been 2 or 3 weeks ago. This label is just a slick white. There is nothing else on it besides Big Black Stout, and it's a pint. It says on the side 11% ABV, assuming this isn't barrel aged, but I've never had this from them, guys, and there's not even a barcode. So I think this is bizarre that this got sent to me, but I think that this was easily a good beer to try. So I'm going to do that for you guys in my trusty dusty Ellison tulip glass as well, guys. How fitting. So let's check this sucker out, and immediately popping it, it's foam coming straight out. So that's interesting to begin with. Let's go to a pour, guys. Again, Ellison's one of my favorites in Michigan, so I'm looking forward to trying this one, guys. This is pouring nearly motor oil, guys. Dark brown, definitely black mixture, midnight black with a nice dark caramely brown. Super, super creamy, fluffy, compacted, 2 fingers worth of head. Dark brown to khaki brown, guys. And again, it's pretty midnight black towards the middle and maybe just a hue of dark brown at the bottom. Very pretty Imperial Stout, just looking at it. Yeah, it looks the part, guys. It's got a decent bit of carbonation, but nothing too extreme. Nothing too crazy. It looks like a big head retention thing going on here, guys. Like I said, when I opened the can, it just kind of blew out of it. So, yeah, I'm going to go to an aroma, guys. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, wow. It smells pretty good. I almost get like vanilla, burned, smoky chocolate. Definitely like dark chocolate chips in there for sure. Hint of molasses. This campfire presence, definitely a little bit of this charred, smoky woodiness. But there is almost like this like little vanilla sweetness on the back end that I'm not sure where that's coming from. There is some kind of weird sweetness dug underneath that big char, that big roasty coffee presence as well. Maybe a dash of coffee. Yeah, I don't know what that is, guys. So I'm going to dig in, see what I can get. I already see good lacing here, but head retention's still there. Going down slightly, but I'm already seeing those alcohol legs sitting there, guys. So let's go to a cheers. This is the Big Black Stout from Ellison Brewery and Spirits. Whew. It's super roasty. Super, super roasty. Big bitterness on the back end. There's definitely like this like woody, licorice, smoky tobacco vibe. This is very tobacco leathery forward. I mean, wow. And the bitterness sitting on the back end, huge, guys. It is just this dry, roasted, leathery, smoky bitterness that just lingers and lingers and lingers, guys. That's a ton of bitterness on the back end. There's definitely dark roasted molasses. I almost get like a hint of cherry in it. And this like vanilla cherry kind of weird sweetness that I can't point out, guys. Don't know where that's coming from. Don't know if it's a little bit of that dark fruit playing a role here. But again, this big campfire, char, roasted, just like your grill is just like burnt. I mean, just burning like wood and just this tobacco-y, leathery molasses combination that's so strong, guys. It's so abundant, so apparent, so upfront, big up in your face. Big Black Stout it is, guys. It is all of that. into a stout. I mean, it's huge, this bitterness, this roastiness. There's nice chocolate, dark chocolate chips, maybe a dash of like cacao in there, just a dash. This like woody cherry vanilla kind of combination that I can't pinpoint, guys, but I get something like that with a dash of like this dark licorice thing. Charred molasses, big earthy cola tones in it. But it's quite drinkable for 11%. I'm not getting much booze whatsoever. I really don't get the alcohol. I just get this big, overwhelming char, tobacco, leathery bitterness on the back end that just lingers and lingers and lingers, guys. It's super dry on the back end. It wants to be sweet towards the front, but it just goes away. It leaves you. There is no sweetness in this beer. It leaves you with a crazy bitter back end, guys. Overall, the more I drink it, it's actually more enjoyable, and the bitterness is kind of dissipating because I'm getting used to it. My palate's adjusting to how big and bold and robust this dark Imperial Stout is, guys. It's just a monster sitting here at 11% without a bourbon barrel aging component. I wish it had that. That's the only way you could up the game in this one. That would be spectacular, guys, if it had a little bit of that bourbon barrel aging presence, maybe like a rye barrel to complement this like cherry, roasty, vanilla thing that's in there, guys. That's hidden underneath, but really up in your face is that dark, burnt molasses, maybe some dark brown sugar, again, roasted on a campfire, a little bit of woodiness, this smoky, tobacco-y, big, massive presence in it. Yeah, guys, it's all there. It's proper for the name. It is all up in your face, and it is indeed a big black stout from Ellison, guys. They are not lying on this one. Yeah, it's actually more pleasant as I drink it. It's completely room temperature. I think I'm going to let this one age. I have 3 more in the basement. Probably going to let those suckers age, see what comes out over time. Again, I wish there was a barrel on this, but where it stands right now, it is drinkable. I'm not detecting too much booze whatsoever at 11%, guys. It's very drinkable, very smooth. It's got like a slight creaminess to it. It's nice. It's a big black stout, guys. It's exactly what it says it is. They're not lying in any way. But for me, the bitterness, a little bit overwhelming. I like the char, I like the smokiness. But again, even those components, a dash overwhelming for me. Wish it was a little bit toned back, but they're not trying to do that. I understand this is a big black stout, guys. So for that, I can't ding them. They are making this beer exactly as they portrayed it. So where I stand with it. I even got even more charred wood in that with like this weird cherry just undertone that I just can't pick out. It's just got this weird sweetness. Maybe it's just that licorice, guys, playing with that wood. I don't know. But where it stands, guys, let's go 4.1. 4.09. Let's get specific. 4.09 out of 5. Again, wish it was just dialed back, just a tone, that bitterness, that it just kind of lingers. I like the dryness. I like the roastiness. I just wish that char and smokiness was just toned back a dash. Wish the bitterness was toned back a little bit, guys. But other than that, they're not lying. It's a big black stout. They said exactly what they wanted, and they labeled it correct, guys. That's indeed what this is. So thanks for joining me, guys. Again, thanks for walking through this. Ellison, again, is one of my favorites, so I'm more than happy to try any of their beer any single time. So I'm Dan, guys. I am over and out, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for joining me, guys. Cheers!